Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Eye doctor update. Are you ready? Good news, average news. No bad news, just average news. I could say bad news, but I like to be positive. So, you go in there, and the girl takes you in the back, and she checks your eye pressure. Then you go in another room, and you wait. Then they take you in there where the doctor's going to come in. And he comes in. I got a very, very cool eye doctor. Young guy, really cool guy. So he explained this tube shunt. And there's two different types of tubes that they use. And there's a newer version. And he gave that to me. Now, I found this interesting. The stitches are still in my eye. The tube has not begun to work yet. And I thought, oh God, here we go with another fail. But not so fast. When he puts it in and he sutures your eye back up, if the tube was open and the fluid went through it that keeps eye pressure down, your eye would literally collapse because it's too low. Almost like, I guess it would deflate. Not good, right? That wouldn't look too good. So he sutures it and it's tight on each end of this tube. This is the way he described it to me. And then he pokes little holes so that some fluid can come out. But it takes about 5 or 6 weeks for the tube to open. And you'll know it when you feel a pop, or you are sensitive to light, or a couple other things he told me. He said you should know. He said some people don't ever really know. But the pressure is at 23 in the left eye. It's 15 in the right eye. And so that's fine. The pressure, he said, isn't too bad. I said, what do you mean not too bad? That was high. I've been told that's high. I mean, it's not extremely high, but I thought 14 or whatever was supposed to be, where you want it to be. Like the right eye is 15. He said, well, I want to start you back on the bromometine, which is a pressure eye drop that I currently take in my right eye, that I was taking, that reduces eye pressure for a week, and I want to see you in a week. I'm like, he goes, the reason I wanted to see you in a month today was because I wanted to see the stitches and to see if the tube had opened yet. He said it has not. So he seems to think that I can expect in the next week it open. And my vision is 2025. And I said, well, how are you able to determine that? He says, yeah, it's what it was. I guess when he started seeing me, they do this thing. The girl that first talks to you, she gives you this thing you hold over your eye, and it has a hole on one side, and you flip it over, and you read the screen, the letters, and that determines your, vision. I asked her today, I said, how do you, what does that tell you? She said, well, you're only allowed to miss 2 in each line as they make them smaller, and then that's what you are. So, and I mean, I'm really guessing. I'm looking so hard as those things get small. I don't want to fail. It's like, oh, no, it's a test. But, oh, my mirror is in. I pushed it into park. So, the tube will open. He wants to see me in a week on the 18th. And I said, well, yeah, because I was ready to boogie, man. He goes, yeah, I know you're wanting to bounce. He actually watches my channel, or he's checked it out. He's busy. But yeah, he wants to see in 1 week to see if the eye drop, pressure eye drops. Do I continue with the pink as well? 1 drop, 2 times. Yep, I got to continue with the prednisone. in this eye, as well as pressure drops now. Wants me to put the bromidine and the purple cap to get the pressure down, and maybe that tube shunt will open up. Man, I hope it all comes together. Oh, I mean, what if in a week it's not open? He's wanting to keep seeing me, till he wants to make sure that's open. I couldn't leave and go anywhere until he knows that it didn't work, or it's open and it's working. And so I know what to do while I'm away regarding these drops. Even though I've got a PPO disadvantage plan, I mean, I'm not going to just go into some eye doctor, unless it was an emergency, and expect him to know all the deals of what my guy's got on the computer there, so he can follow his own notes and knows what's going on. And, they have a lot of patience. You got to make it a point to be remembered, because these guys, I asked him, I said, "You do a lot of surgeries yesterday?" He does surgeries on Mondays. He goes, "Yeah, I did 25. That's what he told me he did the day he did me. 25? They could have been tube shunts. They could have been, cataracts. Mostly probably a lot of that, because you can't do 25 tube shunts, because mine took, half hour to an hour when I was in there. Not an hour maybe, but quicker than cataracts take. So that's the deal. 23, 15, start pressure drops again. See me in a week. Tube's not open. Stitches are still there. They should also dissolve on their own in maybe another week. Well, there you go. That's the end of it. End of story. Here's a McDonald's. Yeah. I'd like to thank Mr. Gregory for his generous support on Buy Me a Coffee I received this morning, and told me to have a good day and appreciates the videos and pay it forward and do whatever I want, and actually would like to buy a dinner and meat here in Sarasota. We'll see about something like that. Down the road. Right now I'm doing this, and I might be boogieing here really quick. But your generosity and support to the channel is most appreciated, Mr. Gregory. Mr. Greg, however you go by, whatever your friends call you, thank you very much. So, it's another great day here. It's 70 degrees now. It's warmed up. And I think golf's on tap. I need to get some golf, baby. Golf. What a day for it. There's Old Glory's blowing right here at this Chevrolet dealership. But it's blowing. But it's not blowing too hard. Flags are blowing. I'm looking around. I'm paying attention. Dang, I need some more coffee, I guess. There's a pretty Tahoe in this color I've never seen before. That's really nice. Wow, look at that. Kind of an ice blue. See it right there? So that's all I got for you at this time. Maybe I'll try to get over the golf course. Let's spray a little more Narcissist in here. There you go. A little Narcissist. Let's spray a little on me. Boy, he was in a good mood. He was in a good mood today, the doc. Comes in, he goes, "How you doing, Tim?" He goes, "Sarasota Tim." I'm like, "Now that's what I'm talking about." They look at these they look at these computer screens, and you can see sometimes the wheels turn like, "Oh, what did I talk to this guy about last time?" We're just numbers. But we got a relationship going. He is okay. I like this guy. Yeah, I really do. And the girls there know me too. Why wouldn't they? I've been there 100 dang times. I'm going every week. Gonna be down there again next week. Another $45. They just racking up those co-pays. Now I got to get these stitches out. Oh, tomorrow morning. At the crack I'm C-scanning. Yeah, and now I've got time to go to my primary because the C-scan, we back to them, I'm sure, before I got to go back to my eye doctor. It's all coming together. I told you, it's all coming together. Well, let's go over here to the gym and get a little pump on. I'm feeling good now. I'm going to get it all done. You still got all of April, most of May, before it starts getting really hot in the desert. And then if you want to go to Yellowstone or where is it? I was saying Moab and places like that. They don't get burning up hot till, after late May and July. It gets brutal there too. I went there. I mean, super hot. You can always tell when you go out to the desert, to those places that have like scorched ground, like Bullhead City and Arches National Park. You can just see that it absolutely scorches there every year in the summer like clockwork and has for eons. So want to hurry up and go to where I got to go and get the heck out of Dodge and get back down here so that where the sun moves down to about a mile from the surface here in Florida. I just can't escape the heat. It's hot everywhere in the summer. I mean, you go to the mountains in Asheville and all these places. I used to go up there with my Harley, and I'll tell you, it is hot everywhere. But it is what it is, folks. We do what we can do. Right now, I'm going to head over to the gym and crush it.